Hi, welcome back to Built for the South. So today's episode is going to be a continuation on the previous episode where we were conducting the lawn transformation. In the last episode, I built a garden bed. After I built the garden bed, I cleaned up the bricks from the main garden bed that we have, where we have our roses and two other shrubs at. What we're going to be doing today is cutting the grass down and getting ready to install irrigation. The irrigation won't be installed on this episode, but we will be cutting down the grass, getting it down to the lowest height as possible. And it might take multiple passes. It might take one. I already glyphosated the area that's behind me. I haven't measured off the square foot that we're going to be working with right now, but we got some rain coming in, and I want to get the irrigation in and go ahead and seed to capitalize on the rain that we got coming in. So on today's episode, we're going to be mowing first. After we mow, then we're going to take a detacher and create a seed bed. After we create the seed bed, or after we go over the yard with the detacher, we're going to rake out any debris because this area behind me will be real mowed. And then after we after we get all the debris out of the yard, then we're going to get ready. We'll be ready for seeding. We might not get to seeding and fertilizing during this video. However, we want to create the conditions so when the rain breaks, we can capitalize on that opportunity. So let's get to work. So this is just a look at the main garden bed. And this is the garden bed where we remove the bricks. That way we can have a clean edge. This is a current look at the main entrance of the yard. As you can see, there's not a lot of green in sight. And here is the garden bed that we created in the last episode. All of this has been seeded. As you can see, there is a Rainbird 3500 right there. That way we can get some of the grass growing in this area while we clean up the area that's behind the Rainbird. But all of this has been seeded with Monica Bermuda. We're going to spray the weeds after our second or third mow. We wanted to get something there because we have a lot of bare dirt right there. And one more look at the space in which we're working on. All right, so the mower I'm going to be using today is an Ego electric mower. I don't use any gas push mowers. The real mower that I ordered will be a gas Rolex mower, but for now, just to get this down, we're going to use my Ego electric mower. All right, so right now, the mower is on its lowest setting. That's because we had it there when we was cutting the grass low in the other area before we seed it. I'm not going to jump to the last setting on this one. I'm going to go about halfway. And that's because the area I killed off had a lot of fescue on here. And a lot of it is real thick if you can't tell, because I was cutting this at about 4 inches to make sure those stripes popped. So it's going to take multiple passes, but we're going to get it done. All right, so we got it halfway. I had to turn off the camera. Y'all were making me weak. So I had to turn off the camera to get my super strength back. And then we got it there to the halfway. And now we're going to get to cutting. All right, so now we're gonna go down to the lowest setting we can go to. We're gonna go back over as much of the yard as you can see. All right, so here is the finished product on the lawn. All right, so I thought I finished mowing the lawn. I am basically done mowing the lawn, but turns out my blade wasn't bolted down properly. So I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. I'm gonna fix that and I'm gonna go over this last area and then I'm gonna show y'all what the finished product looks like. So I just finished tightening the blade. I'm gonna start it, see how it runs, make sure everything is good, and then I'm gonna hit that other area. That concludes the work for today's video. As you can see, we're losing sunlight. So there's some work that we were going to do that we're not going to get to, and that's the dethatching and the raking. So the purpose of the dethatching and the raking was actually not dethatching, it's scarifying. So we're going to be scarifying so we can bring up some dirt and create a seed bed for the Monica Bermuda grass seed that we're going to be planting. And then we're raking so we can get all as much as debris out as we can before we start real mowing. That's going to be the next episode. Additionally, in the episode, or maybe a mini episode before that, we're going to set up the irrigation so we can make sure that we got the most critical part of a large seeding project, which is the water. We're going to make sure that we have that buried underground, angled off perfectly. So the only thing we have to do when it's time to seed is just come out here and seed. If you want to continue to follow along this journey of me transforming my lawn to the closest thing comparable to the Augusta National golf course, please subscribe. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you don't like the video, leave a dislike and leave a comment to tell me what I can improve. If there's anything I can do when I'm working that I can improve on, please leave a comment. Everything that you do is appreciated. Thank you for tuning in, and please come again.